Hello friends and colleagues, you may have noticed me walking around the biology class, or in the hallways, or wherever. My name is Jack Butter, and I'm here to talk to you and explain to you electron transport chain. Now, the electron transport chain starts with this thing called an NADH molecule, which comes up and sort of fuses temporarily to this complex that's called NADH dehydrogenase, which is basically sort of a big truck stop, if you will. Now, what happens in NADH dehydrogenase is that electrons from NADH go into the NADH hydrogenase joined with an hydrogen ion. These two things shoot up to the top like rockets and the electrons I should say, are met by a complex called ubiquinone, which is basically like a large truck that the electrons are being stored in. The electrons enter into this truck, and it takes them to a complex called cytochrome BC1. In this complex, the electrons, they come in, they kind of chill for a little bit, do their thing, and are met by a hydrogen ion, which the electron piggybacks itself to, and shoots up, again, like a rocket, up to the top of this complex, where it's met by cytochrome C. Cytochrome C takes one electron at a time and transports it like a truck over to the next complex called cytochrome oxidase. Now, what happens here is that the electrons enter into this complex and they chill out, they're hanging, they're doing their thing, you know, and they're met by these guys named hydrogen and oxygen. Specifically, 8 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. Now, when these guys all meet up, they're all talking, they're hanging out, they're connecting, and what comes out of it is 2 oxygen molecules, or water molecules actually, and they enter out the bottom, and the remaining 4 hydrogens go out through the top. Now with this pumping action, whether it be through the top with the extra ions, or hydrogen ions, or through the bottom with the water molecules, this creates a gradient, a hydrogen gradient, which it forms a gradient, right? Okay. And it takes the hydrogens down into ATP synthase, I should say. Which takes them in and uses them to form ATP, or energy that we use every day. So, that is the basic gist of electron transport chain. I'm Jack Butter, and you have a lovely day.
The motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
You know I'm mobbing with the D.